Hi there, I'm Barb from Healing Hearts, Mending Minds. Today I would like to open up the scripture that's found in the Gospel of Matthew, turning the other cheek. It's found in Matthew 5:38-39. There's a scripture before that, but the one that I'm honing in on is turning the other cheek. What does it mean? What does it include? What does it not include? Is what I'm going after tonight, trying to open it up. Jesus' teaching, including the concept of turning the other cheek, does emphasize forgiveness, love, and non-retaliation. It does not mean that we need to become a punching bag, a doormat, and allow others to disrespect us or to continually mistreat us. Here are some points to consider. Embracing Jesus' teachings means that we should also embrace dignity and self-respect. We saw that with the woman at the well. He reached out and gave her dignity and self-respect. There are countless other examples in the Bible where Jesus responded in kind. So turning the other cheek is about responding to personal insults with a spirit of non-retaliation, but it doesn't endorse tolerating ongoing abuse, bullying, or allowing others to demean your worth as a person. The Bible encourages setting healthy boundaries. Jesus himself withdrew from crowds and took time away from the crowds for prayer, solitude, and he didn't always respond to hostility with passivity either. He challenged injustice. He confronted religious hypocrisy. Think of this. There's 130 times mentioned in the Bible about justice. Seek justice. 13 times is the word forgiveness. So that ratio to me tells me that along the way, we're going to be seeking justice. And in order to seek justice, we're going to have to be verbal. We're not going to be passive. We have been told time and time again, or taught wrongly, to turn the other cheek, not to cause waves, to take everything to God in prayer, to not cause conflict, to not be that wife that's a brawling wife. No, you're allowed to speak up in the face of it at adversity, bullying, abuse, mistreatment. You should address that verbally. There's no way you should turn the other cheek with that. Now, you might have to walk away and come back at another hour to address the bullying, the mistreatment. Absolutely, to get your emotions in check. But if we look at Jesus, he overthrew the table. He overthrew the money changers' table. He called it a house of thieves, the den of thieves. So there is an action or a reaction that Jesus himself, when he confronted injustice, he spoke out against religious hypocrisy. His actions and words reveal a balanced approach. Healthy relationships involve a mutuality of respect and care. Jesus' teachings encourage believers to love their neighbors as themselves. I'm a huge proponent of loving your neighbors as themselves. This implies reciprocity. It implies reciprocal nature in relationships where individuals are treated with respect and dignity. Applying Jesus' teachings requires discernment and wisdom, though. We can have knowledge of the Bible, but without understanding, we have no wisdom. You can know the scripture, but not know how to walk out on it in its wholeness, in its fruitfulness. So that's what I'm here to do, is to tell you that turn the other cheek does not mean that you are to accept malfeasance, misappropriation of funds, misappropriate behavior, disrespect, or unkindness in any way. So it's crucial to strike that balance with the principles of self-respect, setting healthy boundaries, seeking justice in appropriate circumstances. The goal is to embody to embody love and forgiveness while also recognizing the importance of standing against injustice and protecting one's well-being. So turning the other cheek does not mean you should just go mute. Does not mean you should bite your tongue. Does not mean don't talk about it. Does not mean accept bullying. None of the above. There is a balance to be had, and we need to walk out these scriptures better with a little bit more understanding and wisdom applied to knowledge. All right. Keep the faith. Love you. Love others. Be good.